Good morning. My name is Vansh Bhatnagar, and today I will be speaking about artificial intelligence and information. In simple words, artificial intelligence is a stimulation of human intelligence processed by machine, especially computer systems. Specific applications of AI include expert systems, natural language processing, speech recognition, and machine vision. It is a set of technologies that enable computers to perform a variety of advanced functions, including the ability to see, understand and translate spoken and written language, analyze data, make recommendations, and more. So, what is the need of artificial intelligence and why is it important to us? So, artificial intelligence not only makes our life easier, but it helps us in many other ways. Artificial intelligence is prevalent in many forms in life. So, you can see the various examples. Look at social media, for example, which is there in your daily life. Artificial intelligence right now is meant to be smarter and more complex than human intelligence, and it is said that if artificial intelligence is used in a correct way, it can help human intelligence. So to what extent has social media space has been impacted by the use of artificial intelligence models? So artificial intelligence models have had a significant impact on the social media space, including both image generation models and text-based models. Image generation models have revolutionized the way visuals are created and shared on social media platforms. Models like Midjourney, Stable Diffusion have advanced the capabilities of generating high quality, realistic from textual prompts. These models have enabled users to create custom visuals for this social media post, which can be highly engaging and attention grabbing. They also allow users to depict concepts and ideas that might be challenging to capture with traditional photography or graphic design tools. This has led to increased creativity and innovation in visual content shared on social media. Because of this, there's also a disadvantage, which is misinformation. Text-based models such as AutoGPT, which is an example of agentic modification of OpenAI's GP model, have also influenced the social media landscape. Similar models have been used to automate content creation on social media platforms. They can assist in generating engaging captions, tweets, blog posts, and other text based content. This automation has the potential to save time for social media managers and content creators, enabling them to focus on other aspects of work. However, there are some concerns as well. First of all, authenticity. On social media, because of AI, there's a misinformation. However, due to some, there have been updates by Instagram that a notification comes that this information might be not correct, which is a good way to tackle this problem.
Uh, can I add?
Yeah,
So another negative thing we could face, according to this, would be copyright issues. If you know about them, if the AI-based models are, they are limited, so we can have some conflicting things. Or it's not actually because a person cannot actually file a copyright because it's not exactly the same thing, but they're pretty much the same. So people can have problems, facing they can face copyright issues and another unauthorized use of images. This can be another negative point of the image based problem.
yeah, that's a great point.
Do you have points on the text based?
Yeah, you want to start the point?
Yeah, sure. I'll do that. So text-based models also have different approach on this thing. Like both has positive and negative sides. So if you talk about the positive side, it gives a personalized feel of content creation. You know, people can just share whatever they want around. Like they can create cookies and then personalize it. They can get personalized data according to what they just type. They'll get the research. They'll get the thing based on that particular data input. These can be just because of personalized, they'll get just save their time and many other things. Second point, we can talk about the customer services. Customer services. Nowadays, you see many of the businesses. If you go on WhatsApp, there's just AI generated messages they have. So these business models, like they'll save our time, or they're also treating us. It's resolving our queries, and they were saving the time. They're the AI generated, so they solve the problem, and then we our problem is solved, and the businesses are always profiting because they now have to hire much less representatives for the customer service. And if you talk about negative, it's again misinformation because many rumors can be done, and many if equally bad information can be transferred according to the social media platforms. And AI can somewhere, if it's not able to detect, it can pass on, it can add to that, it can boost it up. Influencer marketing, if you talk about influencer marketing, it's a negative point, sort of a positive point, but it's actually negative for the user. So if negative, if you talk about it, influencer marketing, it's just enhancing more brand relevant text. If you The more the social media influencers, they AI is crafted such in such a way, they'll get more compelling and brand relevant messages for their audiences. That could be a negative point. If you want to continue.
Yeah. So like image generation models like Mid Journey, Stable Diffusion, they are like agentic modifications like Auto GPT, and they have also significantly impacted the social media space. They like increase the creativity and automation, but also raise concerns regarding misinformation, trustworthiness, and the ethical use of AI. So that is the point everyone, the whole world is concerned about, which is the main point, trustworthiness. Because how how long can we trust AI, and how long can it provide correct options, like correct answers and solutions?
Yeah, so basically the authenticity of the source cannot be confirmed.
Yeah.
If you want to say something about the text based,
Um, yeah. So what future impacts might be there in AI technology as it advances further? So one of the most obvious ways is AI shaping the future is through automation. With the help of machine learning, computers and can perform tasks that were once only possible for humans to complete. Now AI is also taking over human jobs, and this includes tasks such as data entry, customer service, and now in the future we can also see that AI is also driving cars. So in the near future, we can see that instead of taxi drivers, AI could like drive the cars. In many places, such as Japan, you could see that instead of human waiters, AI has taken over. There are robots with AI, and they're actually serving the people instead of humans serving the people.
yeah, I've seen all of these things. If you should I mention some of the measures that one can take to mitigate any
Yeah,
negative factors? Yeah. So I'm going to first mention the problem and then the solution that AI can offer to solve that problem. First problem we have is filter bubbles and echo chambers. Now, what is filter bubbles and echo chambers? AI algorithms, can contribute to the creation of filter bubbles, which are basically uh, the it's a bubble the user is in. It's just the AI algorithm is all about, if you just watch specific kind of reels, it'll just give you that specific kind of reels. You're in a filter, you don't know anything else outside that area. You're just getting that reels that you watch based on the cookies that they have collected. So you're in that bubble, and after that, it can lead to echo chambers. It's like you don't have diverse perspective. You are just stick on one particular page and you're not talking about anything else. So social media can now AI can also AI, this can be solved by AI using diverse algorithms like that prioritize balance of mix of both everything like what the user sees and it what other perspective that could help the user balance his thoughts and everything. So that could be done. Second, you talked about misinformation and fake news traveling. So AI can obviously boost these things. It can contribute to these things, but it can also solve some of the problems. Like it could detect if there's a fake news, if the facts are true, if it could trust, it could authorize if the facts are true or not. It could check if it's correct, and then only it would allow it to further communicate, or it could just ban, or it could just remove the post. This is one thing that could save it. About privacy and data security, AI is handling like loads of data like every second. So companies can try and build a robust security measure system so that our data is safe. Anything you would like to add?
Yeah, so those were good points. Apart from that, I think even government should also play a part, because they should always look for the welfare of the citizens, and they could maybe make some regulations that can play a role in ensuring fairness, accountability, and transparency in AI deployment. And they could also AI could enable more personalized content recommendations on social media platforms. This could like mitigate negative consequences, and they should prioritize transparency to data collection and personalization algorithms, so there will be less misinformation, and AI could also understand the preferences of the users.
Yeah, you can do that too.
And I think it's a must that like AI models should be regularly monitored, audited, and improved to address biases. This is, I think, every AI should have, and it should be a fundamental for all.
Yeah, that's very important. The regulating and the auditing, continuous auditing of the AI.
Yeah.
Now, by implementing these measures, social media platforms can harness the positive benefits of AI while addressing the potential negative consequences. It can finally it can create a more inclusive, transparent, and responsible environment.
Yeah.
One thing more I had, if the AI, if like people chat on daily basis, AI could also recognize these things like if a person is being cyberbullied, if a person is around doing self harm or something like that, if the AI could recognize that, it could boost the information to that particular server that is mood lightens, or basically something that just prevents that from happening, basically calling the emergency services or informing the parents or whatever. It
Yeah,
could
that's a really good point.
that can help in overall mental well-being of the person.
Because some AI is already doing similar stuff. Like if you listen to music a lot, they send you a notification that you should take a break, go for a walk, take some few breathing exercise, because too much music cannot be good for you. Or if you look at the screen for like more than 2 hours, say, so it sends your notification, take a 5-minute break, close your eyes, or have something, go for a walk, to reduce the screen and for better mental health. So multi-stakeholder collaboration can actually benefit this issue of AI, as multi-stakeholder collaboration is vital for addressing the complex issues surrounding AI utilization on social media platforms. Let's take OpenAI for example. OpenAI labs, as developers of AI technologies, have a responsibility to prioritize ethical consideration, transparency, and accountability in their research and development. They can contribute by conducting rigorous testing and evaluation of AI models to identify biases, collaborating with social media platforms and researchers to develop robust AI detection algorithms for deepfakes, misinformation, and harmful content, sharing best practices and knowledge with other stakeholders to promote responsible AI use. And I feel that AI open AI labs should also have service for customers, telling how the AI software has been of theirs and what are the feedbacks they can share to improve the software.
Okay. Now let's talk about social media platforms. If you come to social media platforms, there are major players like Instagram. Like basic is the Meta. They can contribute by strengthening content moderation policies to combat misinformation, hate speech, and harmful content. Implementing AI-based tools to detect and curb spread of false information, as I mentioned previously. Collaborating with AI labs and researchers to ensure AI algorithms align with ethical standards, and also providing users with transparent access to data and privacy settings, empowering them to make in, informed choices.
Yeah, those are some good points. And I feel that even government should also play a crucial role in creating regulations, as they can contribute by like they should also support the AI labs and they should also collaborate with these AI labs.
Okay. Overall, if you see, successful multi-stakeholder collaboration involves ongoing communication, mutual understanding, and shared responsibility among AI labs, social media platforms, government bodies, and the user, of course. They must
Yeah.
work together to strike a balance between technological advancements and safeguarding their interests. I mean, everything should be balanced. That's how the thing works.
Yeah. So right now there are many regulation frameworks models which are proposed already, and some of them are implemented as well. So like these are GDPR. The GDPR implemented by the European Union focuses on data protection and privacy rights. It has implications for AI use, including provisions on automated decision making, profiling, and individual consent. Although it doesn't specifically target AI on social media platforms, it sets a privacy and data protection regulation that can impact AI application. Another example is Algorithm Accountability Act (AAA). Proposed in the United States, the AAA aims to address algorithm bias, which while it primarily focuses on algorithms used by companies with annual revenue exceeding a certain threshold, it can have implications for AI models used on social media platforms. Another example is the Social Media Accountability Act. Proposed in the United States, the act aims to increase accountability on social media platforms, including disclosure of algorithms. While not exclusively focused on AI, it can impact the use of AI in content recommendation and moderation system.
Okay, they're pretty good points. I have some more points to this. That's like the European Commission Ethic Guidelines for Trustworthy AI Act, which the European Commission has published guidelines on developing trustworthy AI. These guidelines emphasize key principles such as transparency, accountability, and fairness. Additionally, the EU is working on the proposed Artificial Intelligence Act, which aims to regulate AI systems use and deployment in various sectors, which you talked about. Second, we have IEEE, Global Initiative on Ethics of Autonomous and Intelligent Systems. The Institute of Electrical and Electronic Engineers have developed a framework called Ethically Aligned Design. It provides guidelines for the ethical development and deployment of AI systems, addressing aspects such as transparency, accountability, and the prevention of harm. It's more or less same, but yeah, there are different different organizations, and different frameworks. Third would be the Montreal Declaration of Responsible AI. It is a global initiative that promotes the responsible development and deployment of AI. focus issues such as inclusivity, sustainability, and AI social impact, aiming to the guide ethical use of AI technology. There are endless number of schemes right now, just floating in the world just about AI systems and how to safeguard the users. But there are, different frameworks to suit the need. These were just the different implemented regulations, and now we have different frameworks too.
So these policies also might be needed to modify or improve depending on various different types of countries and in different situations. So some modifications and improvements can be made by considering the following. First of all, collaboration and knowledge sharing. Countries can learn from one another by sharing best practices and collaborating on AI regulation. International cooperation and dialogue can help identify common challenge and develop shared solutions that reflect global perspectives. Since the world is for all and we should have a common solution, we can take this for example. Look at this, like European Union made only Type C chargers a common for all, removing all the other types of chargers, so there's a one common charger for all. This this example can be used for AI, as they could make some shared solution and reflect global perspectives. Another solution is the inclusive stakeholder engagement, ensuring the involvement of diverse stakeholders, including AI labs, social media platforms, governments, civil society organizations, and user representatives, can lead to more comprehensive and balanced regulation. Engaging these stakeholders in policy development processes can help incorporate a wide range of perspectives and expertise. Also, we should always be flexible. Regulation should also be designed with flexibility and adaptability in mind. Considering a rapid pace of technological advancements, they should provide mechanism for continuous monitoring, evaluation, and updates to keep pace with emerging AI developments. And they should also be flexible for the new risk that might happen. So AI should always be flexible, and there should be a set rules.
Yeah. Different frameworks we could talk about is cultural and legal context, sector-specific regulation, risk-based approach, technical expertise, international collaborations. It's like endless. Now, coming to the end, the modification and improvement of AI regulation frameworks should be an iterative and adaptive process, considering the specific needs, priorities, and challenges of each country. Striking a balance between promoting innovation and safeguarding ethical principles is essential to create effective and inclusive AI regulation frameworks. So the thing comes back to it. Main balance is important.
So we can like conclude from all the points that balance is a necessity for AI. And apart from balance, another point that AI has to have is flexibility and cooperation with each other. So thank you for watching, and let's hope we can improve AI in the future.
Yes, thank you for watching.